The assessment of water supply projects was necessitated by the need to ensure that funds allocated by the Office of the Prime Minister to all 14 regions are being used for the intended purpose. Government says it means to ensure that all communities in rural and urban areas have access to clean, potable water.
As an oversight institution of Parliament, we wanted to come and see for ourselves how that money has been put to use, how the citizens are benefiting from the resources that were released by central government.
In phase 1 of the state of emergency, the Harthab region received 2.5 million Namibia dollars. That money was used to provide water to communities who were without access to water. The region received about $14 million in total to rehabilitate water points, drill boreholes, and install water tanks.
The council was primarily advised by the rural water supply on the boreholes at the communal areas, and the majority of the communal areas that was identified in the Gibeon and Dawe constituency, and then some areas such as the Cape Town Traditional Authority communal land was not on the list by that time. And now with the engagement, it started enjoying attention.
Following a briefing from the Harthab governor, an established committee assessed a newly drilled solar borehole and water tanks at Usip in the Rehoboth Urban East. Those water sources are to supply water to the surrounding community and the local school.
They have managed to drill at least 10 boreholes which are ready to be installed. And that was not there when we came here on the 25th of February. And as we concluded, we requested them that as soon as they complete the exercise, let them avail that report to us before the session starts. We now have evidence to go and report that yes, the money was put to the right use, and the challenges is, since there was a backlog of water supply, they still need more assistance in this regard. We now know that when we go and report, we would want to report through the ministry and the office of the OPM to say these are still the challenges, because there was a lot of backlogs in our water supply in the rural areas. So the more, if we can get the similar intervention year in, year out, within 5 years we will cover our country.
The National Council Standing Committee on Habitat is responsible for assessing factors around human settlement, such as housing, sanitation, and potable water, to ensure human dignity is upheld. The committee remains busy assessing progress made in other regions.